Stanley Cup playoffs are coming my time of year, and we have no idea where the Bruins are going to be in the seedings. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Joe Sullivan. And Joe, that said, I don't know if it really matters where you get seated in this. I see Pittsburgh and 7 other guys, and how it develops.
Well, don't we have to look at just last season, Kevin?
Yep.
When the LA Kings were seated 8th.
Good point. Yep.
And they win the Stanley Cup.
8th in the West. Yep.
They were playing uphill against home ice the entire time.
Yeah. They played uphill for the whole season, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
They couldn't score anything. They finally, and great point. And what happened? Jonathan Quick, great in goal. They finally got their offense flowing in a league that really doesn't reward offense. So whether you're 2, where the Bruins likely will finish, I'm gonna guess they're
it looks that way.
Yeah. They can get out of Montreal, or whether they drop to 4, or whether they slip down to 5. And if that happens, then I think they're up against Toronto. But here's my feeling of why this governs this: the rule book, the way the game is played, the over accentuation on goaltending, and the fact that you just can't score from out there.
Yeah. But that last change business for the home team in the playoffs.
It helps. It helps. Would help the Celtics too.
Well, here's one thing. You know, I still would like the home ice advantage. I think I think statistically we're going to see it's not that valuable anymore. But the Bruins this year, Kevin, they've been great at home.
They have been great.
You know, they're what, 15-4-3 at home. I think it helps them to be at home. And like, let's say they match up against the Islanders. The Islanders have a losing record at home this season. So not every team is great at home. The Bruins happen to be one of them.
Right.
This season.
It's a great point at home, and I'll tell you why it is a great point at home, because they've got one of the best draw men in the league in Bergeron. They get to pick the matchups, as you know, because you get to send your guys out last. Bergeron wins 60% of the draws. So it very much is a possession game, easy for me to say, and defense, and that's where the Bruins are rooted. We'll see here after the weekend. We might be as late as Sunday night when they play the Caps that we finally know who they're playing.